MarlaiahT Thomas if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back to another video. Before we get into it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so y'all won't miss nothing else. But y'all, she came over to me wanting to cut her locks off. I said no ma'am, absolutely not. What she really wanted was a wig, but we tried to put one on her head, and I told her that it probably would be best if we could just custom make her one so her cap could be bigger and we could fit all her locks on the inside of it while we are still keeping it flat for her. So I said, since we're going to do that later on, let's just do a lock style and stop you from cutting your locks off. As I'm doing the tutorial, y'all gonna see a lock that she cut and a lock that she tried to comb out or started combing out. So I was just happy to be able to give her something that she was actually happy about. Y'all will see the reveal later. And in the end, I was just happy that I was able to stop her from wanting to cut her locks off, and she was satisfied with her style. So what you see me doing here is I'm just putting the rest of her locks up in the ponytail, and I've already separated the bottom row so I can begin retwisted. So really her hair is so thick, y'all. Before I started retwisting, I wasn't even able to tell what shape her parts was in or nothing, just because it's so thick. But as I was retwisting, I was able to see that she does have round shaped parts, and so I didn't necessarily have to part in rows as I kept going, because like the parts were circles, so I would just like started to retwist in sections. So that comb that I just showed y'all right there, that really is a key to my retwist, because as a hair braider, my hands end up hurting a lot. But with this comb that I use, since the base of it is circular, it allows me to just rotate it and twist it like really easily, and so it doesn't really hurt my hands. So I like using that comb. I'm talking a lot, but when y'all just see me trying to separate the hair and it didn't go down, I just left it alone. It looked like it was probably a part of the lock that I am retwisting right now originally, but as locks form, like, you kind of just let them do their own thing, honestly. While doing retwist, my rule of thumb is kind of like, if it doesn't go, don't force it. Like, I don't try to part super clean. I don't try to break the hair and get it over into a lock. Like, if it doesn't go over, I'm just not gonna make it go. Like, even if that means the part can't be as clean as possible. But if you're constantly trying to part clean and you're breaking the hair and moving it over to a different lock, you're causing breakage, and that's going to cause thinning in the locks. And when you have too much thinning, them mugs will fall out. So you definitely do not want to do that. You don't want to damage someone's hair. So here you can see what I meant really well by I just like take my fingers and run it over it and smooth it out, twist it more if the comb didn't twist it enough. That's what I meant. Notice that every time I begin to retwist, I put the comb in sideways on the right side, just like that, and then I just turn it over and start twisting. You don't want to put it in on top, on the bottom. Put it on the side that you're twisting to, which it should be the right side. Okay, so now at this point I have finished retwisting and I blow dried the locks to make sure that the gel was dry, and that'll like really mold it into the locks and make sure that they don't come unraveled, and to make sure that they're really set to begin styling. So now I'm beginning to start styling. You'll notice before I start actually doing the 2-strand twist, I'm rolling the lock so that the retwist at the top is as tight as possible. Not too tight to where it's hurting the client, but you don't want it to be loose either. So then I'm making sure that I'm crossing the right lock over the left lock every single time, and I am rotating the lock while I'm twisting, if that makes sense. Like look, roll, roll, roll. I'm doing that with the lock every single time. And if you didn't get it on that time, don't worry, because I am repeating the process multiple times throughout the video. Here we go again. Pay close attention. Look, I'm rolling the lock on the right side every time, and then I'll wrap it around to create that 2-strand. That's very important. Okay, so now we're going to add in the curl, which is just a piece of crochet hair. You'll take the middle of the curl and add it into the middle of where your locks are. And then you're just going to continue twisting like normal. Once it's in there and secure, you pull the curl out and put it up at the top. Twist down some more, pull out the next side of the curl and put it at the top, and then continue to twist down like normal. I tend to clip them out the way, just so while I'm twisting down, I can make sure that it doesn't get put back into the twist and it actually stays out. Once you come to the end, add a rubber band. And you want to make sure that if you're doing the knots on the ends of the two strands like I did, you want to leave some of the locks at the end to be able to wrap back up. Now what I do is just fold the pieces back up, and then I just wrap it around the two strand itself until there's no more to wrap. Make sure you hold that secure and tight so it doesn't come unloose, and then you just add another rubber band on top of that to hold it in place. So for the barrels, I just sectioned the front off and placed them in rubber bands according to how many locks I wanted inside the barrel, like where I wanted them to be parted at. And now I'm starting the middle barrel first. I took her very front two locks that you can see, and I started two stranding them back. That's how you start off the barrel. And then once you do that, you grab from the left and the right side in the pattern and you wrap them around that two strand. So right there, I'm grabbing from the left side and I am wrapping that lock around that two strand. Now I'm grabbing from the right side and I'm making sure that I twist at the root, and I'm wrapping it around what I have already created. This is how you form a barrel. So I'm retwisting, making sure that it's tight enough and wrapping it around. And I just continue the pattern going left from right. We are standing for the dead, baby. Come my way, baby. Top down on the highway, baby. And if you let me lay it, shorty, she ain't even got a visa. Out of town one night teaser. Need to tell them other niggas sees us. I'm falling, but everyone falls. And I know from the first time I see you love, you got me, baby. Even though, girl, I know that I would fall for you. You got to know that everyone falls. Oops, I done fell too deep, baby. Oops, I think you got me, baby. Oops, I want you for me, baby. I'm falling, but everyone falls in love sometimes. I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime. Love you for a long time, baby. If you let me touch and if you let me love you till the morning, if you let me love you, if you let me touch you, if you let me love you.
And when I did see you, you treat me like shit because I'm just some girl who doesn't know what she wants, and you have a path, and you're going to be great, and I'm going to be forgotten, and therefore you won't be able to give me the time of day because you have bigger things to pursue.
That's exactly my point.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Now that I have come to where I want to stop, I'm just holding it right there at the end, and I'm placing a rubber band around that barrel.
Usually I put something on TV, so we never think about you and me. But today I see our reflections clearly in Hollywood, laying on the screen.
So now I'm starting the next one. I'm going to start it at the two strand, just twist those very front two together. And she wanted a curl that framed her face, so after I started the two strand, I just put the middle of the curl in and kept two stranding like normal. I'm pulling the first curl out, and I'm going to keep twisting, and then I'm going to pull the second curl out because I felt like it was secure at that point to be able to pull it out. Now I'm going to wrap the right side of the lock around the 2 strand and begin forming the barrel. And now I'm doing the left side, twist it and wrap it around. And then you start your pattern. Keep going right to left.
You say something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts me too. You look so broken when you cry. One more and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now.
Once I had them all twisted, I pulled them together into a ponytail, and now I'm just putting mousse on it to give it that nice and shiny look, make it actually set. It feels good on her scalp. So yeah, make sure y'all moussing your clients.
Okay, come stand over here and look in the mirror.
Hold on, they gonna be up, tell me nothing. Okay. What? Look at me. It's got the curly curls.
Yes, you got the curls inside the twist in the back. So all back here you got 2 strands with curls in it, and I did your little knots. And now as far as this part, we could do like a bun, or we could do like ponytail, add curls in it, bun, add curls to it. I don't know. I think I want to do a bun for sure, so that way you can see the twist in the back.
Yes, with the curls.
Okay, let's do that.
I'm like, hey, you thought you knew me.